Within yourself is a stillness, a sanctuary to which you can retreat at any time and be yourself. Welcome to this 27-minute Yin Inspired practice focused on stillness. Rolling out our mats today, the aim is to create space for ourselves, so to ease more intentionally into our truest and best versions. To do so, we explore 6 different poses, holding each for between 1 and 3 minutes. I've intentionally kept my cueing very minimal, so to limit the interruption to your mindfulness practice. Please refer to the class notes to learn more about the poses we explore in this session. A class that offers the opportunity to find extended moments of stillness in the mind while easing deeper into the entire body through held poses and breath. Roll out a mat, grab a yoga block, and settle into a comfortable seated position when you are ready. Starting off our practice today, we give ourselves the time to connect to our fullest breath. Take a moment to ensure you are comfortable, and once settled into stillness, close down the eyes and perhaps turn your palms to face upwards. Gently inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Allow every breath to come fully into your lungs, expanding and opening, and invite every exhale to so gently and mindfully exit the body. Keeping hold of this intentional breath, we start to ease our way into our first pose. Sliding your right hand underneath your right glute, send your left hand towards the left side as you drop your left ear towards the left shoulder. Lengthening into the side of the neck, close down your eyes, and gently come back to the deepest rhythm of breath you have found. Inviting an inhale to bring you to center so that we can transition to the other side. Left hand underneath your left glute, right hand extended towards the right, dropping your right ear towards your shoulder, close down your eyes, and come back to breath. Softening out of this shape with an inhale breath, round out your shoulders if it feels good, and then go ahead and grab onto your block. Coming into a seated twist, we extend the left leg long, bringing a gentle bend into the right knee. Using your block to keep support and lengthen the spine, place it behind you with your right arm holding on. Place your left palm onto the outside of your right thigh. Retain length, breathing deeply in through the nose to expand, inviting every exhale to softly twist you a little further. Coming into your final inhale and exhale on this side for our twist. We next come back to center and make our way onto the other side. Right leg will be long, left knee is bent. Block behind you, this time supporting your left arm. When you're ready to do so with length into your spine, right hand to the outside of your left thigh. Begin to inhale, drawing more length to the body. Every time you find space and soften, see if you can rotate a bit deeper from the torso. Closing down your eyes, coming back to breath. Beautiful work. Finishing up with one final exhale to coil as deep as you can before inhaling back to center. Making our way next into a butterfly base for our legs, soles of feet together, either nice and close to the groin if that feels available, or moving the feet a bit further away. As we start to come and fold ahead, this may give you a bit extra space. You can choose to weave the arms underneath the lower legs, or perhaps like I'm demonstrating, placing a block under your forehead for a bit of support. Either way, find a pose that benefits the hips, the groin, and inner thighs. Close down your eyes, soften into stillness, and expand into your fullest and most mindful rhythm of inhales and exhales. Using a gentle inhale breath, start to make your way out of this pose before we begin to transition onto our backs, landing in a minute of stillness to rest our body as we transition into the second half of today's practice. Taking one more breath in rest before we welcome a little more depth into our hips. Starting first with half happy baby on the right side. You can choose to have the left leg long or with a gentle bend. Hips are square, shoulders are soft, eyes closed down. We come back to our fullest rounds and rhythms of inhales and exhales. With your next exhale in your half happy baby, we'll begin to make our way into a supine twist. Keeping onto the right side, we draw the right knee over towards the left, perhaps with a block underneath for support. Focusing on both shoulders being square and grounded to the earth, the right glute is off the mat. Going deeper, you turn your gaze to the right side. Easing into the surface beneath you, close your eyes. Big inhales to expand and inflate. Soft and gentle exhales to take you deeper. Softly experiencing your final breath in this shape on this side, we come back to center, where we welcome half happy baby onto our left leg. Perhaps the right knee is bent for this side, or maybe it's resting long. Holding on to the outside of your left foot, soften your shoulders, root into your tailbone. Ensure that you are feeling comfortable into the stillness you are welcoming. With eyes soft, gently and slowly, bringing all focus to what it feels like to be inhaling and the sensations you recognize every time you breathe out. As you next exhale, we find our twist on the left side. Using your right hand for guidance with your left knee bent, invite it over towards the right side, perhaps turning your gaze towards your bent left arm, softening into your midsection, softening the expression on your face, looking for deep inhales to open you up to explore, and the most gentle and cleansing exhales to coil you a bit further into this shape. With your next inhale, uncoiling yourself from this shape, lifting both feet in towards the sky. You can stay as you are in Waterfall, or add the arms, floating them also into the air. Allowing this pose to feel effortless, restorative. Like your limbs are floating, find softness in your deepest rhythm of breath. Very gently easing your body down, extending your legs long, softening the arms beside you, bringing a gentleness to your face, we find our final pose of rest for today's practice. Coming back to your breath for these moments, allow yourself to experience the duration of every inhale and be present to recognize the feeling and release of every exhale. Very gently and slowly start to bring movement to where it is most craved within you. Allow the motions to become larger, perhaps reaching the arms overhead, extending into a generous long line as you inhale. As you exhale, cradling both knees in towards the chest. Perhaps you squeeze the head and shoulders off of the mat into a generous expression of love. In your own time, when you are ready, making your way up to a comfortable seated position. Within yourself is a stillness, a sanctuary to which you can retreat at any time and be yourself. Thanking you for being here. Thanking you for being you.